Well, welcome everyone to the opening session of the Year of Mental Health 2025. This whole series of sessions is brought to you by the Ecocivilisation movement. Ecocivilisation is a global disruptive cluster of people who care. And just getting ready for this session, we gave care a special meaning. Compassionate awareness, relaxed experience. So we hope we will be faithful to this new understanding of the word care. Our vision, mission, values, principles, and much more, all that can be seen on the webpage, which was already shared with you before, but just for the sake of the argument, ecocivilization.earth is the name of the webpage. And we're really happy that today, as we speak, more than 50 countries are connected to this global movement. And interest is growing simply because people have too many questions that they cannot get the right answers for. And we try to create spaces within which people feel safe to explore their curiosity and seek answers to those deep questions. And it's not a coincidence that all these new topics are emerging, because it seems like the entire planet Earth, and along with it also the humans and our societies, are in a big transition from 12,000 years of stability, which is known to us as a Holocene, where everything pretty much in the nature was predictable. That doesn't mean that it was the same, but it was predictable. Temperatures, climate, the amount of water. So all this rich diversity, and including the rich civilizations, had the right conditions to emerge. But now the human interaction was with the natural cycles, on one hand, is quite severe, and we cannot even imagine or even comprehend what kind of consequences will that have on a long cycles. But at the same time, we are meeting those long cycles of planet Earth. So double challenged, of course, humans, we can fairly say we're getting a bit confused because our inner world is not equal to what we're used to, and it's not equal to what we see around us. Somehow we propose to each other three very different directions in which we could potentially go as humanity. If we follow the history throughout the last 1.5 million years, we could see that every single civilization that existed on this beautiful planet Earth so far ceased to exist. It met its end. Will that be the case for our civilization? Or have we created tools in the form of technology that can help us to reinvent ourselves and have a smooth transition without a complete destruction into something new and fresh? Well, while we're thinking about that, the IT world is offering us a direction called transhumanization, which somehow predicts that humanity has done its share on this planet Earth, and that the future is in some sort of positronic civilization, which will be a mixture of natural materials and technology, and will represent a rise of a new, completely different civilizational paradigm. Well, luckily, there is also the third option, which still hopes to give humanity a chance and help humanity to fully develop all its dimensions, because especially in the last couple of hundred years, we overstressed mental and physical layers, but forgot about many other aspects of humanity that also exists. And that's a basic framework within which the Year of Mental Health is now evolving. And of course, the big question here is, why is this the right time, and why now? So let me share some of my thoughts before we start engaging with our guests. I feel like our growing interest in the intangible layers of existence, being like thoughts, emotions, energy, and the deeper forces shaping our actions, seem to signal an evolutionary shift. Mental health is no longer seen as an isolated issue, but as a fundamental part of human well-being. The timing of the shift is also not random, as I tried to portray to you before. It reflects a broader transformation in our collective consciousness. And as we evolve, we are becoming more introspective, questioning not just how we live, but why. More people are recognizing that well-being extends beyond the physical and is deeply tied to our emotional and mental states. The rise of mindfulness, meditation, and even quantum perspective on consciousness suggests a collective expansion of awareness, pushing us to reconsider long-standing assumptions about reality. At the same time, traditional structures, governments, religions, economic systems are being challenged, making space for new ways of thinking, feeling, experiencing. Technology has also a accelerated role in this shift, propelling us into unfamiliar mental and emotional territory. With rapid change comes uncertainty, and without the right mental tool, we risk social entropy, burnout, disconnection, and dysfunction, which many of us started to experience. Mental health has emerged as a necessary adaptation, a way to navigate this landscape with resilience. The more we focus on it, the more it becomes embedded in our collective consciousness, reinforcing the idea that awareness itself creates a change. But mental health is not just an individual pursuit. It shapes our relationships, our workplaces, and our societies. We're beginning to see that our struggles are interconnected, that when one person suffers, the effects ripple outward, influencing the entire system, organization, community. This realization is pushing mental health to the forefront, not just as a personal concern, but as a crucial factor in shaping the future of our societies, communities, and humanity as a whole. In many ways, we are at crossroads. Either we adapt, learning to integrate emotional intelligence, resilience, and deeper awareness into our lives, or we risk being overwhelmed by pressure of modern existence that could lead to the fall of our civilization. The fact that mental health is now mainstream suggests that collectively we are choosing evolution over collapse. As we move forward into the year of mental health, we will continue exploring different perspectives, uncovering the deeper forces at play, and developing tools to help us balance all six aspects of our life: physical, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, social, and the energy layer. This is not just a conversation, it is a journey towards a more conscious and connected way of being. And I really hope you'll join us on this journey. And with that, I'd like to share the key drivers for Ecocivilisation to address mental health. First is that the mental health is a pillar of resilience and sustainability. We want to break the stigma for a better quality of life related to mental health and empower stewards of societal, civilizational change. For that, we see the core purpose in raising the awareness, challenging stigma, create safe spaces, and of course, provide solutions. This year of mental health has been brought to you by incredible colleagues, Dr. Rajni Vohra, curator and editor, member of Ecocivilisation movement, but also entrepreneur and involved in many, many very interesting projects, including a powerful portal, WAH Woman. And Eleftheria Kakamboras, Ecocivilisation ambassador for Europe, an incredible supporter of Ecocivilisation movement, a healer herself, psychoanalysts, incredible support for many, especially women, when we found ourselves in the situation that we think are impossible to overcome, but with a very professional guidance, there is always a way forward. And myself, a founder and curator of Ecocivilisation. So this is just to frame the whole year of mental health and to put it in a perspective and hopefully also challenge you enough to put some of your intimate personal thoughts together and ask yourselves, what is my relationship with this topic and how do I see it in the society and how do I deal with it whenever I'm challenged?